never was a cafeteria or any meals at all served. We all went home for lunch. The students who came in from the country, but that was not until high school.
They didn't come into Penn Yan until high school?
Probably not,
they had
because there were
elementary
rural
schools, yeah.
schools and that they attended.
Uh-huh. Yep. You told me one time a story about getting in trouble.
Oh, should we bring that up?
Oh, yes.
I think I must have been in first or second, possibly third grade. My friend Ada Ramsey had much more freedom of action than I did, and she often went to town during her noon hour, would go down to buy candy or something, and one day I went with her, and I'm sure I was in the first or second grade. So I was late in getting home for my lunch, and when my mother asked me why I was late, I said the teacher had kept me after school.
Which wasn't true.
And she doubted it, so she called the teacher at her home and found out that I was not kept after school. So she proceeded to the yard where there was a large lilac bush and cut off a little switch. I don't remember being switched, but I do remember being embarrassed. I saw a horse and buggy going by, and I was afraid they knew what I was out in the yard for. But I was told that I was not being punished for going to town, which was wrong too, but because I had not told the truth. And I don't think I ever went to town during my lunch hour again.
Do you have any memories of highlights of those early grades? What class was like?
I remember my first grade particularly because I know she was an excellent teacher and did many interesting things for us. The one that I've always remembered particularly was a garden planted in eggshells. We were each to bring a clean eggshell to school, and she provided the soil and the seed, and we each had an eggshell with, I don't remember what the plant was, but I know they grew, and we had them on the windowsill.
Mm-hmm. And learned about growing that way.
Then in the second grade and the third grade were together, and because they were together in the same room, same teacher, I think there were several of us who moved from the second grade to the third grade. In other words, we did 2 grades in 1 year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that pleased me because my cousin in Auburn, who was much smarter than I, was a year ahead of me in school until that point.
You went on to the academy.
Yes.
This is the academy. I suppose I could zoom in on this to show the academy better. And I understand you're very proud of being a member of the class of 1920 in the academy.
Yes, I don't think I have any special reason to be proud, but it just seemed like a very good class, and we were the largest. I believe there were 57 in the class, and at that time it was the largest that had graduated from the academy. And we did have many reunions, beginning with our 40th, I think. But he did enjoy. So many of the class continued to live here or had been away as I had and then came back, so that our reunions were always fun.
And you